coastal risks, which are only expected to intensify with climate change. Could you share some of the strategies your government is putting in place to manage those risks?
Thank you very much. Let me start by showing the appreciation of the state government led by Governor Babajide for this invitation extended to us and offering us this platform to speak about Lagos and challenges with respect to flood and climate change. For those who are familiar with Nigeria, or for those who are familiar with geography, Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria. Lagos occupies 3,577 square kilometers of land. A third of that is water, which means to the south of Lagos, we have the Atlantic, and then we have the lagoons, the creeks, all around Lagos. However, Lagos is a mega city because it's a commercial nerve center of the country. So Lagos houses about 22 million plus people. So you cannot imagine that in your own little space. Now, Lagos being a coastal city that is said to be below the sea level, Lagos is faced by climate risk, and science has shown us that we are exposed to sea level rise, we are exposed to excessive heat, and then excessive rainfall. Now, if you combine the rainfall excessively with the level of sea rise that I mentioned earlier, that means we are exposed to flash flooding and flooding most times. So, as a state, we face our realities. And those realities are, we must build resilient infrastructure, which is key, and we must take ownership of those infrastructure. Beyond nature's challenges for us as a coastal state, we also have the human element that causes flash flooding for us or flooding. Lagos State generates minimum of 13,000 tons of waste, municipal solid waste every day. 13,000 tons. And through the decades, we've been used to the linear waste system. You pick, you dump. But in the past 2 years, we've chosen to categorize waste as a resource. Hence, we are moving from that pick and dump system to a more sustainable, climate-friendly system, where waste is not a resource for wealth, where waste is a resource for electricity or energy.